Willie D. Live.
What's up, family? While living with him and still in high school, Shannon Sharp's daughter Kayla went and got a tattoo behind his back, which was forbidden in his household. When he found out about it, Shannon says he called her to the square, took a look at the tattoo for himself, and immediately took her to a technician and had it removed. When asked by his co-host, Chad Ochocinco, why would he do such a thing? Shannon smoothly replied, "My house, my rules." I ain't got no problem with that. And that should be duly noted for every single person on this planet. When you live in someone else's house, I don't care if it's your mama house, your daddy house, your sister, your brother, your children's house, your friend's house, their house, their rules. If you don't like the rules, you have two choices: get out or deal with it. That's it. Sometimes grown folks live with other grown folks. I get it with children, that's the easy one. But grown folks sometimes live with grown folks, be it temporarily or what. But sometimes you have grown folks living with grown folks, and they don't like the rules. It's only two things to do when you don't like the rules in somebody else's house: get out or deal with it. So what type of tattoo was it? Shannon says it was one of those Tibetan scripture tattoos like Rihanna has. She being a huge Rihanna fan, she wanted to, I guess, be like her idol. That's a big problem. Copying celebrities. That's a big, big problem. But that's another story. Anyway, he said it cost him $2,000 to get it removed. And he said that while they were removing it, his daughter was back in the room screaming, "Daddy, Daddy." He said, "No, you wasn't screaming Daddy when you got it put on." So yeah, but that wasn't the only time. He said he had another shock when his daughter got a piercing. She had a piercing in the indentation where her clavicle meets her neck. And he said he discovered it because she had a scarf on and it was like 100 degrees. And he's like, "Are you a fool or something? What you got this on?" And so he found out that she had the piercing, and he went and got that removed. Yeah. Go on, Shannon. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. It's too many parents today who are trying to be their children's friend. They want them to always be happy, even when they are doing something to their detriment. You don't know what you're going to become when you're a youngster. You don't know what you're going to become. You have dreams that you want to be this, that, a third, but you don't know. And sometimes these tattoos and piercings and things like that, it can hold you back. But let's go beyond that. What's more important is Daddy set the rules. Mama set the rules. These are the rules of my house. When you don't follow the rules, that means you don't care about the rules. That means that you think you're special. That means that you think the rules don't apply to you. When you don't follow the rules, you're telling your mama and your daddy, F you. I can do what I want to do. I'm going to do what I want to do. That's what comes back in their head. That's what they hear. You think that the rules don't apply to you, and F what you said. I'm going to do what I want to do. And that's not the way life goes. When you step outside of your house, there are going to be rules. There are rules. And if you don't follow those rules, there are consequences to those rules. Now, here's the deal. The rest of society may not be as lenient as mama and daddy is when it comes to forgiving you for those rules or punishing you for those rules. When mama and daddy punish you, they may take away some privileges. Depending on how old you are, whatever, or what type of parents you have, they might put a little something on your behind. But I can guarantee you, in most cases, the punishment society is going to give you for breaking rules will be far more harmful, far more hurtful, will have much greater consequences than those that your parents have. Yeah. So, my house, my rules. Anybody that come into my house that don't follow my rules is going to have a problem with me. Tell you a quick story. Way back in the Gap, I'm having a gathering at my house. This is way back early 90s. I got the family there. One of my uncles are there. And it's a family affair, fam. It's a family affair. The women are inside, talking and doing whatever. The men are outside, we're playing basketball. The kids are in the yard playing, in the backyard playing. So my uncle, he just walking around cussing. Just everything is mother this and mother this. And I'm like, yo, man, I said, man, you got kids and women out here, man. I need you to, be careful, with your mouth, So the first time he looked me upside my head like, no. So a good, maybe 10 minutes later, he did it again. At that point, all I can hear is, if your rules were. So at that point, I just made a decision, say, man, you got to get up out of here. Well, I roll with such a man, I don't care who you roll with, you got to get off my property. Get off my property right now. I'm glad I didn't have that on my record, Glad I didn't have to go any further than just letting them know, get off my property. And he went ahead and got off my property. I say, whoever you're riding with, and they'll meet you down the street, but I need you to get off my property right now. And that's how that go. When you are in somebody else's home or at somebody else's house, you have to abide by their rules just like you expect others to abide by your rules in your house. And if you're a youngster and you ain't got no house, keep waking up and you'll pick up what I'm throwing down. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.